One, I think I've already made a video about this a while ago, and I might have posted it, might have deleted it, I don't remember. One thing I do, I'm just looking on my computer screen because I'm going to load some band called Kill Switch Engage. One thing that I do remember vividly, it was back in the early 90s. I think it was about 91 or 92. Metallica's Black Album had just come out. And I had just started to learn how to play guitar. So obviously back then I didn't know how to tune properly. Well, I learned how to tune, but I was learning, so I didn't know how to tune properly. Looking back on it, I realized that I had my guitar tuned down E to D, D to C, C to B. I had my guitar tuned down 3 whole steps to B standard. Didn't even realize. I'm not going to name names, but I remember I used to live in Brantford, and a friend came over to visit, hung out for a while. He picked up my guitar and started playing it a little bit. Then he stopped and looked at me and said, "What are you tuned to?" I'm like, "I don't know, I just tuned it." And he's like, "Well, you're tuned wrong." So he tuned it up to standard E. And I thought, oh, okay, fine, I was tuned wrong. But it's funny how back then, in 91, 92, if you weren't in standard E tuning and you were tuned lower, you were considered being tuned wrong. But what's wrong about it? So I think that's why a lot of guitar players who do things that are completely different than everybody else is what makes them famous and legends. Korn became huge because they were tuned down a full step to A. No one was doing that. Motley Crue was tuned down to D standard. No one else was doing that. Eddie Van Halen wasn't playing the guitar in the conventional way. He was doing a lot of tapping. No one else was doing that. What the hell is he doing? Why is he? You're not supposed to play. You play like this. You're not supposed to. That's what made him famous, is because he was tapping and no one else was doing that. And when people saw him doing it, they're like, "What the hell is he doing? You're not supposed to play. You don't play guitar that way." Who says? So yeah, I found that very interesting, that if you don't play guitar in the regular conventional way, you're considered playing it wrong. And I just find that funny, that if you're not in E standard and you're not playing like everybody else, you're either tuned wrong, playing wrong. That's not the way you're supposed to play. Supposed to? I find that interesting. Without even to my knowledge, I was in drop B standard tuning, and I was told I'm tuned wrong. No, I wasn't. What if I wanted to be that low? Oh, that's not the way you're supposed to tune. You're supposed to tune it in standard E. Who says? You're tuned wrong.